Happy Tuesday, everybody. The NFL week is under wraps. And it was a good week. I went 2-0 in fantasy this week. That was pretty cool. But now, Niners catching a dub. 1-0. We're going to talk about that game. And we're just kind of talk about the NFL. What happened this week? Cowboys losing to the Eagles. It was a really good game, and then freaking the delay happened, and it kind of sucked after that. I didn't watch the end of the game. I went to bed when they put it in delay. But both quarterbacks played all right, you know. Jalen Hurts ran the ball really well, but he's all right passing. A.J. Brown, I thought he was going to screw me over in fantasy, but I still ended up winning with his 1.8 off the receiver spot. Friday night, we got the Chiefs and the Chargers. I think we were all happy that the Chargers won that game, and Justin Herbert played absolutely phenomenal. Mahomes played really well, too, without Rashee Rice and Xavier Worthy, which sucks for them, by the way. He still played a really good game. Sunday. I was working, so I really didn't get to watch a lot of the games on Sunday. I watched the Sunday night game, but that is about it. But, Bucks and the Falcons played a really good game. I got to give credit. Michael Penix played really well, but their running game kind of sucked. They had Bijan and Algier both had like 24 yards. Not what you want to see, especially from Bijan, who's supposed to be one of the best running backs in the league. He caught a lot of footballs, but running the ball, he was pretty underwhelming. And then Younghoe Koo had a chance to send the game to overtime. That did not happen. Unfortunate, but it's week one. There's time to get over what happened, because Michael Penix looked really good. I'm going to say it. Michael Penix looked really good, and I think he's going to build off of this. Colts destroyed Miami. I mean, you can't really go much worse for this team. They suck. And the Colts aren't very good either. But they went in and they beat Miami by 25 points. Not exactly what you want to see. Not at all. Jags crushed the Panthers. Raiders took care of New England. That was an alright game. But the Jets and the Steelers game, that game was really good. Justin Fields played really well, but Aaron Rodgers played better. That's what it was. That was the difference of the game. Justin Fields played really well. Aaron Rodgers just played a little bit better. 4 touchdowns for the 41-year-old quarterback. Bengals beat the Browns by 1 point. I don't really have much to say about that game. Joe Burrow kind of sucked. Jamar Chase sucked. But they won the game, and, are we really surprised? This team usually comes out of the gate pretty slow. But they'll pick it up. I'm not worried about Jamar Chase at all. Not worried about Joe Burrow at all. They're going to do what they do every year. They're going to start out slow, and they're going to come out, and they're going to play really good football. 1 o'clock games. The Washington Commanders crushed the Giants. Not much to say about that game. Russ kind of sucked. But, like I said, are we really surprised? I think that's all the 1 o'clock games. I might be forgetting a couple, though. So we're going to move on to 4 o'clock. We're going to talk about the Niners last, because that's kind of my team. Packers beat the crap out of the Lions. I can't say I'm surprised about the Lions losing, but I picked the Lions to lose, but they got crushed. They got smoked. And other than that one touchdown at the end of the game, like, that was a hell of a catch, by the way. Like, they were terrible. Defense was not good. The offense was not good at all. Jared Goff was not good. The Texans and the Rams game, that game was kind of boring. 14-9. Oh, I forgot about the Cardinals and the Saints. Once again, there's not much to say about that game. Neither team really matters. 20-13, the Cardinals ended up winning the game. As expected, the Cardinals won. We got the Ravens. That game was a hell of a game. I picked the Ravens to win, and they choked. Same thing last night. I picked the Bears to win, and what did they do? They went and choked. J.J. McCarthy played really well in the second half. Josh Allen did what Josh Allen does, and he played really well. You know, collapses. Can't have that. And now, 49. You know what they say. A win's a win. The team won the game. Jake Moody missed a couple field goals, but as of today, he's no longer the kicker of the San Francisco 49ers, which I'm very excited about, and I'm sure every other 49er fan is also very excited about. Purdy, a little worry, 2 picks, you know. We'll get to the injuries next. Ricky Pearsall, though, played really well. That catch by Jake Tonjes, that was exciting, you know. They're not always going to be pretty, especially when you're on the road in the NFC West rivalry game. If the game's pretty, then the game's not played right. If the game is pretty, the game's not played right. But we get the win. We're playing New Orleans this week. You know, I don't want to jinx it, but we should win this game by 3 touchdowns. But injuries for us. George Kittle, hamstring. He's out for a few weeks, which, you know, it's not good at all because our wide receiver room is already, our receiving core is already a little shaken up, you know. We got Pearsall. Juwan Jennings, apparently he's all right. There's a chance he plays this weekend. Kendrick Bourne, re-signed him from, you know, got released from New England. He played with them when they went to the Super Bowl in 19. But it's exciting, you know, the team is back from a long off season after, you know, going 6-11 last year. Purdy, though, I'm worried about Purdy. He's hurt. We could see some Mac Jones this weekend, which against the Saints, I'm assuming he should still be able to win the game. But, you know, it's the NFL. Anything can happen on any given Sunday. So there's my recap for week 1 of the NFL season. I'm going to have predictions tomorrow and Thursday. I'm not sure what I'm going to have Thursday, but I'll see you guys next time. Subscribe, like the video, and thanks for watching.